Hi Scorpio, welcome to Aries season and welcome to your reading. So as uncomfortable and busy and frustrating as it feels right now, especially in your work life, as alone as you feel right now, the Magician. You have a lot of skills. You are more than equipped to deal with everything that is currently on your plate. And that's worth resting in, because it probably feels like too much. And that too muchness is affecting you and everyone that you interact with. But you are holding things together. You are doing the work. And you are growing. And even if it doesn't look as pretty as you would like for it to look right now, you're still the Magician. You're still making things happen. And yeah, I think that you should go easy on yourself, because the outside world is doing a good enough job of not going easy on you. So the sun is in Aries, your 6th house of productivity, from March 19th to April 19th. So for the next month, as I said, there's a lot of work to be done, a lot of building, a lot of opportunity that needs to be cultivated. It's opportunity, it's great, but it doesn't necessarily feel the greatest. Fortunately, the sun and the 5th house of good fortune, Mars, just moved into Pisces, into your 5th house of good fortune. And so there is a great amount of relief coming in now. And you can find fun. You can find the win in all of this. And for a lot of you, it is financially, and just realizing how much you have literally grown, and it's just massive. You've grown in massive ways, and it's worth celebrating. It's money that you want to hold on to. You don't want to pour all of this money out. It's money that you want to hold on to, but it's a chance to really see this new life and not just zoom past it, but really take a second and look at what you have built. The Ace of Pentacles. And because of what you have built, and because of the work that you've been doing on self and what you've been working on, especially professionally, but also just yourself in your life, like the Ace of Pentacles is like, this is a new chance at life. This is a completely new life in front of you. You're not the same person. You're not in the same place. You don't even look the same. You don't feel the same. And sure, there are things that need to be cleaned up and fixed, but I think you like this new life. I think you like this new version of you. I think you like this new capability that you feel and the new skills that you feel that you have. I think that, it even separates you a bit from everything that is weighing on you, because you feel the sense of security in what you've built, the skills that you have, and the fact that you can take them anywhere. You can take them to yourself. You can take them to somewhere else, whether this is job-wise, career-wise. And so this, fulfillment and this happiness that you're feeling is just like, I feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? So Mars in Pisces is also you just wanting to connect with youthful energy. You want to connect with children. You want to go on little adventures, and even if those are just little adventures in the home with you and your children, and your the children in your family, or the kids in your life, or the pets that you have, you've got a playful childlike energy that needs a safe outlet, because that childlike energy is not safe in some places. So especially now with all this energy in Aries, it's not safe to bring that vulnerability out into business settings, especially. But you'll also see just in your surroundings that there's a lot of places where people don't, your happiness is almost, it's a liability. And so you now with Mars and Pisces can find a way to unleash this inner child that's been buried by all of the weight and the pressure and the responsibility and the task and the homework and and it's refreshing. And you'll have this energy from March 22nd until April 30th. So even, moving into Taurus season. So I'm excited for you, because I know that this energy has been a lot. And, I'm excited for the people who haven't been able to connect with this side of you because there's been so much weight. And now you have so much to give in those connections that are safe for your inner child. Mars in Pisces is also like, I know everything's moving into Aries and you're just feeling drained, and your health is just weighing on you, and it's been really hard to take care of yourself. But Mars, I'm laughing. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm sorry. And trust me, I'm laughing. Everything's moving into my 6th house during Taurus season. I already know what's coming. I might be recording these videos and y'all won't see me, because I know how the 6th house energy is. Either you are well put together or you are an absolute mess. It's one or the other. There's no in the middle. There's no, it's you are perfectly put together or you look like shit. It's one or the other with this 6th house energy. So don't take my laughing for I'm laughing at you. I just know how this energy is, and I know I'm coming next. So I don't have shit to laugh about, because I'm gonna be needing y'all in just about a month, to help me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie though, it's very funny. Astrology is just funny because people just be thinking they're living, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like watching them like be destroyed by this energy. It's the funniest shit ever. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna stop shuffling so I can talk about it. Oh my god, I just pulled the cards because this is like comical. Like, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about though. This is the astrology. This is the energy where you're just like, oh, I just really want to hide out because I feel horrible and I look horrible. And it's just like, that's okay. You can hide out. You don't have to show yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to try to hold it all together. You don't have to do that. You can just be struggling and take some time away, So, but Mars moving into Pisces is a really, really helpful, transit, because now you can see, oh, wow, part of the reason I'm feeling so upset is because I'm carrying all of this mess for other people and I'm letting myself do it. And you're just going to decide starting today, March 22nd, I'm just not going to do it anymore. None of this belongs to me. I have my own bullshit to worry about. And even in that, I'm good. I'm really good. Like, I love my family. I love the people in my life, but I'm tired and I need to go to sleep and I need to give to myself. And I think Mars and Pisces is really going to help you see everything that you've been carrying on behalf of everybody else and help you decide to stop doing that and do for you. And it is going to be a big shift because you've been weighed down so heavily by everyone pouring all this stuff on you that when you turn around and you make that choice to do for you, it is very stressful for everyone around you because they're like, wow, you're not going to carry all of this for me anymore. And it's like, no, I'm not. And I'm going to do it with a smile even, you know? I even love you, but I can't do this anymore. Yeah? Now, this full moon happening in Libra right now, getting its full moon lunar eclipse in your 12th house on March 25th. So in 3 days, this full moon lunar eclipse in Libra is, oh my gosh. It's all of these illusions that you carry to make things okay, to make the actions of others okay, to make your actions okay. And the full moon is a heavy moment of acknowledging that things are not okay. You know? You know? You know that thing that you can do with your feelings where you're like, things are completely destroyed, but with your heart, you can make it sound normal. This full moon in Libra is going to show you, and it's going to tell you through people, but also through how disappointed you begin to feel about your life. That what you're going through and what you're dealing with right now is not normal and it's not okay. So this could be in a work setting, a very toxic work setting, where you are being drained out and you just really are starting not to care anymore on a very deep level, which is super dangerous for you. Super dangerous for you. Or it's in a love situation, the lovers, where you realize that someone was just telling you exactly what you wanted to hear. Because if they follow your rules, they can continue to receive this undying, unwavering emotional support from you. The King of Cups. And I think when you decide to hate something or hate someone, it's really bad news for that someone, because you have such an emotional capacity. And I'm not even going to call it compassion, because it's not compassion. I've realized that. Like Pisces, it's compassion. Yes, okay. Scorpio, it's not compassion, it's intelligence. You know, like my heart wants to be like, is it compassion? No, it's not compassion. It's Pluto. It's the unwavering power of non-reactivity. I'm talking myself into a rabbit hole that I forgot the point that I was trying to make. When you decide to be intelligent for yourself, it's really bad news for whoever has crossed you. Yeah. And the thing is, under this full moon in Libra, like the way that we want to be in a relationship just to say we're in a relationship because it looks good and we want to act like there's nothing behind the scenes in these relationships, the way that we want to do that during the full moon in Libra is on an extreme level. We want to paint this really pretty, beautiful picture of our relationships in our lives when we all know full well with this Libra energy that relationships are a mess. Everyone's relationship is a mess in some way, shape, or form. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. I would, I would take some time and sit with the fact that the person that you may be dealing with, or the person that you have been dealing with, has a dark side that you have not come to terms with yet. And I wouldn't jump into coming to terms with that dark side. I think that you need time to think. I think that you need time to feel. And, you need time to feel. And I think when you start to feel, you'll realize that all of this love that you've been trying to give out and pour out and give and make happen, the Queen of Swords, you just need to stop. You don't need to be as agreeable and nice as you've been in this love situation. You need to let things fall apart. The Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, because that's how you actually feel. Yeah. And through that falling apart and that releasing, here's where the Queen of Pentacles comes into play, because the truth of the matter is you've been giving, you've been pouring into this family energy, the Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius now, this energy now in your fourth house, where you're nurturing and you're giving and you want this family energy and you've been pouring, but who's been pouring into you and how much have they been pouring into you? And the Seven of Cups is like, well, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure who's been pouring into who and who's been, who's been taking from who. And so because I'm not sure, I realize that I need to redirect this energy back to myself, and I need to let whatever we've been doing die. And that in no way, shape, or form means that the relationship is over, but it absolutely has to change in an extremely intense way. And the way that it's changing now is your power. What is your power? Your power is you receiving. Your power is you being able to attract and be in a deep energy of receptivity, receiving. And so you can look at the situation and say, am I receiving what I should be receiving? And in every way that you're not receiving what you should be receiving, you can look and say, I know that a large portion of this is not me needing to pour more into the situation. I'm going to take a step back and let this person come in and fill in the gaps. I am not going to be the mother of the situation to make it all work and make it all okay. I need someone that is a match for the emotional work that I do. I need someone who is a physical match for the emotional work that I do. All of that emotional work that I do to keep things going and keep things stable and keep things okay and keep us healed and keep us healthy, keep us full. I need someone that appreciates it and puts in the equal amount of work on the other end, and I'm not going to accept any less. This is physical work that needs to be done here. And the Judgment card is like, you know what? I would just talk about, you know, how much you've been carrying, and I wouldn't talk about anything else. This sixth house energy is like, you are exhausted, you are tired of being held back, and you're tired of your worth being put on hold because people aren't carrying their weight. You're tired of it. You're tired of it. So you're no longer going to be the one to Mercury retrograde in Aries. You're no longer going to be the one to make it all work and make it all okay. You're tired of carrying so much physically. You actually are not here to carry things physically. That is such a drain for you. That is such a drain for you. Everything that you've been carrying physically is draining the hell out of you. And Venus is going to enter Aries, and that energy is even more intense. All of these things are draining the hell out of you. And it's making you feel like you have to be the one to hold everything together. And when you do it, it's not comfortable because you're not here. You're here to be the emotional support and the emotional hold. So all of this physical weight just makes you super mean and angry. New moon in Aries, super mean and angry. You need help. You need someone to take responsibility for you. If you are going to be in my life, if you are going to be my family, my lover, my business partner, you have to do the physical work, because the emotional work that I'm going to do is going to take up so much of my time that this physical work is, someone has to step in and play that role. I can't do both. I will not do both. So letting things fall away, letting things die off, although it may feel like a loss in the moment, although it may feel like a loss right now, the Ten of Cups is what you strive for. It's what your intuition knows that you want and need, and there's no doubt, mental doubt, that can confuse you. This doubt can be here all day, every day. But when that family dynamic, that relational dynamic, that business partnership clicks into place, it just motherfucking clicks, and you know it, and you feel it. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to say it. It's sweet when you say it, but you don't have to. That's what makes it so amazing. That's what makes that relationship so solid and so amazing. And when things click into place the right way, because you have the right people doing the right work in your life, business, relationally, you actually get to flourish. You actually get to feel good. And I think a lot of people forget, because you carry so much, that a lot of times you really don't feel good, but you just keep going. But no, not anymore. The sun will move into Taurus on April 19th, and it's about feeling good. It's about being appreciated. It's about letting go of that physical weight and having all the right people in place, and the balance, the fairness, the, how it really should be happening, not because you did it, but because you decided to let go and let people pull their weight in your life, and not make it okay, and not intellectualize yourself into the intellectualize the situation and make it okay. You just can't make it okay, because it's just genuinely too much. Ooh, Taurus season is going to be a fucking vibe. And I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not excited for it. because of my placements, but I'm excited for you. And you definitely, most definitely deserve it. You most definitely deserve it. Enjoy every second come April 19th. Soak it up. Soak up all the love. Enjoy. You deserve it. I love you, Scorpio. I will see you in your relationship season, April 19th. In the meantime, you can schedule your private and birth chart readings with me through the link in the description. The Aries season kickoff instinct is out now on YouTube, and the Aries season playlist Pulse is available on Apple Music, and the link is in the description. See you in Taurus season.